Fathers for Justice is a tragic comedy.
But it's all to a purpose, and the strategy is to target the heart of the British establishment.
Order, this House is now suspended. Order.
Something has been dropped into the Commons chamber.
I went to court, I think, something like 38 times. I've spent over £50,000, and I have got 3 court orders that literally are worth nothing.
Guy Harrison was described in court as a respectable man driven to desperate measures. He admitted disorderly conduct. He was asked whether he regretted what he'd done.
In all, protesters threw 3 condoms filled with flour dyed purple, but MPs couldn't know what was showering the chamber.
And next, expect to see my daughter when I have changed the law with the aid of Fathers for Justice.
Guy Harrison is a millionaire businessman whose experience of losing contact with his daughter drove him to the kind of militancy he'd never dreamed of and doesn't relish.
I actually remember the sheer terror that you were just about to stop Parliament and you were going to get arrested, thrown in and treated the way you were going to be, quite understandably. And even watch it on TV, I can get the same adrenaline feeling of how horrible it was. And the one thing to sort of back out of it and go, actually, you know, I don't want to do this.
I wonder why.
Order, this House is now suspended.
I was arrested by the Westminster Police, Armed Security, and then handed on to Special Ops 13, which is the anti-terrorist Al-Qaeda police. When they started interrogating me, they were sort of trying to intimidate me, which I said, you know, please understand, I know that I'm in a British jail, therefore please don't try and insult my intelligence. You can hold me for 24 hours and I'm not withholding any evidence or information. Anything you want to know, I'll tell you, so please don't try these scare tactics. To which they turned around and said, Mr. Harrison, you've been arrested under terrorism. We can hold you 14 days without charge, and when we do charge you, we can jail you for up to 21 years. To which I was thinking, crikey. And I genuinely believe that they would never give you anything like that, but they could well have given me a year or 2 years. And you think, my God, 2 years inside because you've really annoyed somebody off at the top.
Guy Harrison's solicitor said the episode was the political equivalent of streaking at a test match.
Guy was fined £600, his home was raided, and his criminal record means he has had to close his business interests in America. Still, he stands by his actions.
I can show my daughter, you know, reams of court orders, and I can show the papers of what's been happening in the media. I've got now a criminal record linked to terrorism, you know, all this that you actually, I have these files compiled that say this is what I did to try and change the law so I could see you. They took everything, went through every photograph, every bank statement. You know, I mean, it's quite possible this house is bugged. You know, all of our phones are now. So that we know for fact. So, you know, they just have absolute total power over you. I went to court, I think, something like 38 times. I've spent over £50,000. And I have got 3 court orders that literally are worth nothing.